YouTube, what's the motherfucking deal, y'all? It's your boy Prince Peter Prince back at it again with a new reaction video, baby. Yes, sirski, you already know what's up, man. 3LS the gang, we in a building. Let's get it, man. We here with another Hood War Story reaction video. Story of Fudge Mafia Crip, you feel me? Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody on the Watt side of town, you feel me? Shout out to them. If you fuck with the video, go ahead and like the video right now. Make sure you subscribe, comment, leave what you want me to react to down in the comment section down below. Feedback is always greatly appreciated, man. And the full link of the video will be in the description down below. All right? We gonna get to it, man. Ain't no talking no more. We're gonna get to it. Bow.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing the Fudge Mafia Crips. Watts is a neighborhood in Los Angeles, California. It's located approximately 7 miles southeast of downtown LA. Historically, Watts sat at a major junction of the rail line. And the area became home to many black Americans who worked on the trains, and their families included. Today, the demographics in the neighborhood are shifting. It remains an economically challenged neighborhood, where 40% of its residents live below the poverty line.
What was that at? Oh yeah, that's the Imperial Courts, right? Imperial Courts. I actually stayed at the Imperial Courts at one point, like a little small change. Not too long, but I was there for a little bit.
Neighborhood, where 40% of its residents live below the poverty line. Added to this mix are the 22,000 visitors that come to the Watts Towers each year. Over 50% of visitors to the towers are international tourists. Virtually every block in Watts is claimed by a gang. It easily is one of the highest gang concentrated areas in Los Angeles County. The Fudge Mafia Crips were originally called the Juniper Jumpers. Juniper Street is considered the heart of their territory on 105th and 107th Street. Locals say Fudge got their unique name from Watts being a primarily black neighborhood in the 1970s, similar to Washington, D.C. being named Chocolate City. Others have said that many of their lanes and alleys in their neighborhood were not paved, and when it rained, it looked like fudge. Their primary color to wear is brown, and it coincides.
That's an interest. I mean, I ain't mad at the reasoning, but like when it rained, it looked like fudge. Well, all right.
But they weren't always Crips. Before they took on the Crip identity, they went by Fudge Mafia. When they started hitting the county, they were forced to pick a side. They were one of the last sets of Watts to add Crip to their name. Fudge is a small but violent set, with approximately 76 documented members, 30 of whom which are active. October 5th is considered their Hood Day. Most LA black gangs have Hood Days, where they celebrate being gang members of a particular neighborhood. Usually,
it's a celebration. I wonder, what was the first Hood Day? Like, what was the first hood to be like, you know what? This the Hood Day. I want to know. That'll be interesting to find out. I wonder if somebody even has that information.
That day is selected based on the street that they affiliate themselves with. In this case, it's 105th Street. Fudgetown's main rivals are the Watts Barrio Grape and the Grape Street Crips. These two sets share the Jordan Down housing projects, with the Grape Street Crips being primarily black and Watts Barrio Grape being predominantly Latino. Watts Barrio Grape and Fudgetown's territory are in very close proximity to each other. Until 2008, the Fudgetown Mafia Crips had a good relationship with Watts Barrio Grape. This all ended on January 17th, 2008. Luz was picking up her boyfriend Artie from work. Artie was from Fudgetown, who went by Limp. Luz, her 3-month-old daughter, and her 14-year-old niece were also in the car. On the way home, they stopped at a liquor store, and Artie bought a bottle of beer. Artie asked Luz to stop at the corner of 107th and Grape so he could socialize with 3 of his friends. One of these friends, DC, was also a member of Fudgetown.
Like your ass. Oh.
Then arrived on bike and talked to Artie. Artie talked aggressively and used hand movements. Gilbert left on his bicycle while Artie continued talking with his friends. Gilbert told his brother Derek and Richard that someone wanted to talk to Derek around the corner.
Hell yeah!
What are these at? Oh, damn.
They were all members of Watts Barrio Grape, and they also were Leonard's cousins. Gilbert returned to the corner of 107th and Grape Street with several men, including Leonard. Artie began talking loudly and with lots of hand movements. He began challenging people to fight and took off his shirt. At some point, Leonard moved towards Artie. He then fired one shot, then a second shot to the back of Artie's head. Artie's body spun and dropped to the ground. Artie suffered 4 gunshot wounds. Shots to the back of his head and his back were the fatal ones. Leonard Rocha, a Wattsville grave, was convicted of murder. He was sentenced to 50 years to life. Artie's death caused tension, but not a war. Not until March 2011, when a Fudge Town member named Steve-O was stabbed by a Wattsville member. That marked the official kickoff of the war between Fudge Town and Wattsville Grave. On March 26, 2011, Jose from Wattsville Grave was fatally shot by Fudge Town Mafia while he was on the
man. Always got to be young too. 16. Bro didn't even make it to 18, man. He probably didn't even graduate high school yet. That's sad. Yeah, you hate to see people, especially young cats, young men and young women, don't even make it to 18. Don't even make it to graduate high school. All because of some BS, man. I mean, damn, that's cold. That's cold, man.
600 block of Grape Street. Jose was found in the street with several gunshot wounds. He was taken to a hospital in Linwood, where he was pronounced dead at 8:38 p.m. He was only 16 years old. A few months later, on June 18th, 2011, at around 10 p.m., Emmanuel and Angelica were conversating in the driveway on the 10600 block of Grape Street. A vehicle drives by, and an assault rifle emerges from the window. Bullets start flying, striking Emmanuel and Angelica. Both victims were taken to a nearby hospital and pronounced dead. Emmanuel was a beloved Barrio Grape Street member, and Angelica was the mother of a newborn baby. The Fudge Town Mafia Crips were widely believed to be responsible for the double homicide. 2 months later, on August 28, 2011, Reginald, also known as Chuck Wayne from Fudge Town, was driving with 2 other people near 105th and Grape Street. As they were driving, someone standing on the sidewalk began shooting at the vehicle. Reginald was struck in the head and back. Just after midnight, authorities discovered Reginald slumped in the driver's seat of his car that had slammed into the tree. He was pronounced dead at the scene. 2 passengers who had been in the car and had ran away were questioned and released. Wattsville Grave is believed to be responsible for the shooting. A few weeks later, on October 11th, 2011, at around 8:50 a.m., Oscar, also known as Knuckles from Wattsville Grave, was with his aunt Aurelia near 106 in Wilmington. Aurelia was at her tamale stand, where she sold her tamales every day. Oscar was standing near the street.
Get that money, baby.
About 8 to 10 feet away. Aurelia's car was between her and the street. Suddenly, 2 black males emerged with a Glock and a Beretta and began spraying Oscar with bullets. He was shot 21 times. 3 gunshot wounds to the back were fatal because they hit his lungs and heart. 3 bullets went completely through Oscar's head. Immediately after the shooting,
In front of the tamale lady, dog, that's her mom too, but damn, like, ain't no codes against that, like, you know, somebody doing business, you know, just leave him be, like, damn, it's like that.
the black males ran down an alley near a market. A paramedic arrived at the scene and found Oscar face down with his upper body on the sidewalk. He checked for vital signs and determined he was deceased. On October 19th, 2011, shortly after 2 p.m.
You know what's crazy? Hold on, let me pause it back. Hold on, you know what? I've never been to the Watchtowers. Never. I don't even remember even driving past the Watchtowers before. I know, right? Don't take my LA card away, please.
Shortly after 2 p.m., 2 officers were heading westbound on 104th Street, approaching Graham. They observed a speeding white Buick proceed northbound on Graham Street. After checking the car for warrants, they discovered that its registration had expired. The officers activated their overhead lights and sirens. The Buick did not stop, but continued until it pulled into a driveway of a shopping center. The Buick slowed, and the passenger door opened. The officer saw Jamal's foot, and then the muzzle of a gun. Jamal leveled the gun, which had an extended magazine at the officers. The officer saw the gun jerking downward about 3 times. Jamal's gun was pointed at him for about 3 seconds. By the time the officer got out of the car, Jamal ran off. The officer took off on foot after Jamal. Jamal climbed the fence surrounding the center.
He's a runner, he's a track star.
The officer commanded Jamal to get down, but Jamal did not do so. Jamal went back towards the driveway and crossed the street going southbound. The officer set up a perimeter. Jamal climbed on a roof, and officers surrounded the house. About a half hour later, Jamal was detained. Police recovered a gun from the shopping center where they confronted Jamal. On October 19th, 2011, Jamal was placed in a jail cell with a confidential informant. The informant wore a video and audio recorder. Jamal told the informant that he was in for an attempted murder of a police officer. Jamal admitted that he was trying to shoot at the police, but the safety of his gun was on. Jamal had a gun at the time because earlier in the day, he seen someone drive by who he thought might be Wavario Grape.
You know, I never, explain this to me. I never understood it. Why do people go to jail just to tell what they did to somebody they don't even know? Like, why do that? Why even speak on it? Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's politics or something, like, I don't know, but like, why speak about that information to a random person, to a stranger in jail? Like, you don't know where this dude came from. You just tell him, like, yeah, I did it, da-da-da-da-da. And like, why would you do that? What do possess people to do something like that? I thought niggas was smarter than that. Like, damn, y'all be getting, man.
He quickly went home and got a gun. While driving, they went by a yard where there were paisas. Paisas are Mexicans that were born and raised in Mexico, but are doing business in the United States for money and currently residing there. Jamal claimed he would have shot the paisas because they associated with members of Barrio Grape. Jamal asked the informant if he had heard about the Knuckles murder.
So, what's the secret? How have you guys made it work so well?
We have a deep, almost spiritual connection.
Jamal then told the informant that he used a Glock and a Beretta to shoot Oscar. Jamal said he shot Oscar in the head 13 times, and Melvin shot the tamale lady in the leg.
Oh,
the
man.
informant asked what was up with the Southsiders, meaning Barrio Grape. Jamal said, "We gonna kill them all. There's only a handful left." Jamal claimed that all the shots of the victim were headshots. He said, "I saw his brain spilling out. It's gonna be a close casket for sure." Everyone in the clique that Jamal belonged to had committed a murder. Jamal told the informant, "We got a cold little pack." In response to the informant's comment, "So is you and Lil Neefy, huh?" Jamal responded, "Yeah, me and baby Neefy knocked that nigga Knuckles." The next day, the same informant was placed in a cell with Melvin.
My man just
Melvin
said,
bragged that over 20 murders had been committed with the Beretta. He described Oscar's killing as a slaughter rather than a murder. Jamal Lamar King, also known as Badass, and Melvin Lemon, also known as Baby Neefy, were both convicted of the murder. They were both sentenced to 25 years to life, plus 25 years to life for the firearm enhancements.
Just to let y'all know, cuz on the set, whoever want beef with the 4th Town Mafia, Crips on the set, we coming home. Whoever can get it on the set, we knocking shit down, killing whoever, whatever. T-Gon Rider gang, everything, killer badass.
I'm sorry, did you just say you coming home after?
Crips on the set, we coming home. Whoever can get it on the set, we knocking shit down, killing whoever, whatever.
Good luck with that, buddy.
T-Gon Rider gang, everything, killer badass, the motherfucking myth, the man, the legend, the beast. On Crips, shout out to all them homies and all that, cuz we gonna get out, cuz one day we gonna get out and just ball hard, cuz fuck everything, cuz on Riders, cuz Baby Neefy, the low, cuz on Crips, FIP, Big Neefy, and up there, my nigga Wayne, cuz Wayne tell my nigga, man, that's on Crips, I'm holding it down for y'all, cuz on Riders. We waving everything off the map, cuz that's on Fudge, and we fake street bashing from the south to the east, like cuz fuck Wild Video, fuck Baby Low, cuz this 4th Town Mafia, FIP to my nigga Chuck Wayne on the set, I does on the dead on me, like we go to war with cuz with whoever, cuz on the set, cuz we wiping shit off the map, cuz that's the Wild Video, they know.
In the early evening of June 4th,
Well.
2012, Mara and Liliana were outside their home
Let them know. Let them know,
Los
man, G.
Angeles with their 14-month-old baby Angel, socializing with friends. Mara was holding Angel. Others present included John, DR, and Javier. John was the only black person there. It was around sunset, still light out. Luis, a friend of Maro's, arrived bringing purple shirts with a Honda symbol on them, giving them to anyone who wanted one. John and Mara both took shirts and put them on. John saw a person he later identified as Donald pass by the house, riding a bicycle, wearing a gray hoodie. The hood was off. John made eye contact with Donald and gave him a head nod. John thought Donald was gonna say something to him because Donald stopped briefly, but Donald said nothing, merely standing in John's direction for about 20 seconds. Donald then left, riding his bike to the corner and turned right, out of sight. John thought nothing of it, but about 2 minutes later, he saw Donald a second time, riding in the same direction as before. This time, Donald stopped in front of the house. His feet were on the ground, and the bike was between his legs. He struggled to pull a gun out from his hoodie pocket. With his left hand, he pulled out a revolver and began shooting. When John saw the gun, he said, "Everybody get down." 2 bullets hit Angel in the stomach, and he died while being cradled in his father's arms. Despite the fact
Oh, yeah, my man's got to go. You done killed the baby. My man's got to go. You got
that
to
Marlon
go.
Nelson been shot in the left
Back it
shoulder.
up.
When
Back
the
it
shooting
up.
stopped, Donald rode his bike fast toward 107th Street, where he turned left. John and Mara were wearing their purple shirts at the time of the shooting. Mara had recently migrated to the States from Jalisco, Mexico. His friends tried to tell him to take the shirt off because of the gang feuds in the area, but Mara didn't listen. Numerous eyewitnesses identified Donald from a 6-pack photo lineup. Through Cyber Support Unit, an officer wrote a search warrant and served it on June 13th, 2012. There they found that Donald had changed his Facebook name 3 times. The Facebook information contained many statuses. One status said, "If you ain't K nobody, stop putting K's after your letters." Another status said, "2 things I hate the most, Mexicans and the police." The police executed search warrants for 2 locations Donald considered home.
Woo.
One was his mother.
Hey, man, let that be a lesson. Social media is not no game, man. Everything is searchable. Alright. That they will find any and everything they want to. Trust me. They just need a warrant. If that. Some of these motherfuckers be too dumb. They just be saying it. They don't even need it. Phone records and all too. Don't get it twisted.
This house on East Santa Ana, about a block and a half from the crime scene. The other one was on East 109th Street. When Donald was arrested, there was a marking on his left arm that said TFR, signified T-Funk Riders. The T-Funk Riders clique was small, with roughly 12 to 15 members. At 15, Donald was the only member of his age in that clique. The T-Funk Riders clique is a clique of shooters. There is a small percentage of gang members who are shooters in their set. At this point, the war was still ongoing, with at least 30 shootings and 7 murders. During the war, there was a meeting between Fudgetown members. Fudgetown members were upset because they believed the police and Mexicans were working together. Fudgetown had a lot of disdain for the police. Donald Ray Dawkins was ultimately found guilty on both counts. He was sentenced to 90 years to life in prison.
Damn.
I'd like to
90
thank
to
you guys
life?
for watching, please.
90 to life? God damn. Man, that's wild. See, if the lesson ain't just it's damn, they just giving out life. Like they just giving out. I don't even understand what's the point of even giving a certain point of years to life. I don't even see the point in that. You might as well. I mean, I guess because they're eligible for parole after that certain amount of years. But nigga, who the fuck 90 years to life? He's not even gonna be alive at that time. Ugh, that's crazy. But hey, man, stay in school. That's it. But that's the end of the video, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it, man. If y'all enjoyed it, go ahead and like the video right now. Leave a comment. Make sure y'all let me know what y'all want me to react to next, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all that good stuff. Everything is greatly appreciated. It's your boy Prince be the Prince. I'm out. 3 Less Gang.